what's up guys? Tyler here. Got a great question today from James. James wants to know, when I feel a cold or flu coming on, how should I approach my workouts? Well, I'll tell you there's two different ways to do this, okay? There's an old school way that I don't personally believe in, but it does work because I've done it before, and I'll share that story in a second. And then there's a kind of a new school way to do this as well. So if you're feeling a cold or flu coming on, and you still want to do your workouts, the old school way is to grin and bear it, tough it out, do it anyways, right? I used to do construction years ago, and I remember getting the flu one year, taking 3 days off of work and going back, and one of the older guys there was like, what are you doing taking the day off when you have the flu, right? He's cut from a different stone. These old timers are sometimes cut from a different stone. So if you want to build that serious mental toughness, that toughness to be able to do anything, anytime, anywhere, then just grin and bear it. Keep going, right? Ignore it. Ignore the fact that you feel lousy and do something, okay? That's the old timer way. I'm not saying that everybody should do that, but the reality is after I got the flu that time and I got made fun of, right, for taking 3 days off, after that, unless I was crapping my pants or throwing up, I would go into work, and I would work even through colds and flus a lot of the time, and a lot of the time it distracts you and actually causes your body to recover fairly quickly. Sucks, don't get me wrong, it sucks when you're in the thick of it, but it does work because your body's pumping that lymph around everything, you're having to breathe and stuff like that. So if you continue to do your workouts, then just titrate down the intensity, don't do too many skill work, just move, right? Just move to move the juices in your body, okay? Now the other option, which is probably better for you in the long run, but it's certainly not going to forge that iron will that working through colds and flus will. The second way is to rest. And when I say rest, I mean rest. Because a lot of us these days, we are just out and about. God knows that when I'm creating a new product and I'm trying to release it to the world, I'm doing 20-hour days, sleeping 4 hours, stuff like that. And you know what? Afterwards, I feel lousy. I feel like crap, right? And sometimes I've gotten sick because of that, because of pushing too hard, right? And the best thing to do at those times, sometimes just to tell yourself, I'm gonna take a week off, right? I feel sick, I feel lousy, and my energy's drained, I'm gonna take a week off, I'm gonna sleep extra, and trust me, you wanna sleep extra as much as you possibly can, because eventually you'll have kids. I just had a baby girl, and dang, it has been a shock at the degree of sleep I'm getting versus before having a baby girl. I'm sure you can agree with that if you guys have kids. So, if you need to rest, rest. If you want to be mentally tough and push forward, then do that, but it sucks, all right? Those are the two ways that you can push through a cold or rest through a cold or flu with your workouts, all right? That's how I approach it. Either I'm going to tough it out and move forward if I got things to do, or I'm going to rest, and I'm really going to rest, sleep extra, eat right, and that's going to help me in the long run, all right? I want to ask you a question, though. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. What do you guys do with a cold and flu for your workouts? Do you tough it out, grin and bear it, like the old timers do, or do you get some rest? Let me know, all right? Like it, leave that comment. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.